And you know what I'm saying? It's your boy, man. J Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. Take it easy for you end up like Beezy. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. And like I said, y'all, they ain't believe in me, but God did. Big God did for sure. But subscribe to my second channel, bro. Like I said, y'all, July is coming up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, bro. Because the schedule gonna switch. You know what I'm saying? We would not be doing reactions on Twitch anymore when college football 26 drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do college football 26 and then I'm gonna get into Detroit Becomes Human. You know what I mean? And then after that, I got God of War. So I'm gonna get into gaming. So we're gonna turn Twitch back into gaming and we're gonna go back to YouTube when it comes to reactions, bro. So Twitch is gonna just be strictly gaming like it used to. So we just gonna, you know, switch it up. You know what I mean? But like I said, y'all, we would not be uploading gaming content on the main channel. So make sure y'all subscribe to the second channel. But we got time. Stephen A. Smith got checked. Like I said, look, y'all. Hey, man. Stephen A. Smith, my dog. I'm gonna keep it real. This is my dog, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot, bro. I told you I got a mind of my own, bro. I got a mind of my own, bro. And I've always been a leader, bro, not a follower, bro. So, you know, a whole lot of people got a lot to say about Stephen A. Smith. Like, even when LeBron got into it with Stephen A. Smith, I was like, hey, Stephen A. Smith wasn't scared, though. What y'all think Stephen A. Smith gonna do? Hit the nigga? You think he gonna catch a battery charge? Stephen A. Smith stood up to this nigga. He wasn't back. He wasn't backing away. He wasn't scared. Y'all acting like Stephen A. Smith ran from this nigga. Something. Stephen A. Smith stood up. This nigga went to Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith stood up. Y'all niggas don't know the law. He hit LeBron James, bro. You know this nigga gonna get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all, bro. You know what I mean? In my opinion, bro, Stephen A. Smith wasn't scared of that nigga at all. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. And then he continued to pop his ish. You know what I'm saying? After the confrontation, you know what I'm saying? But nah, though, bro. Even with Skip Bayless, bro, you know, people that, you know, the people that people dislike, I like. I ain't gonna lie. I like Skip Bayless. I like Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying?
If you're a media figure in sports, it pays to be a little controversial.
Nigga said, what's the title? Nigga, don't worry about the title, nigga. Tom Stephen A. Smith got checked. Nigga, don't worry about it. Nigga, you will see it, nigga, on YouTube, boy.
And clearly, this is true in the case of Stephen A. Smith. A man who began as a journalist for a Philly newspaper before rising up the ranks, Stephen's bold opinions and brash hot takes has meant that he's majorly in demand. In fact, his recent 5-year, $100 million deal with ESPN, which was signed this year, makes him number 3 among the highest paid sports media personalities in America, right behind Charles Barkley and Tom Brady. But there is debate over why he commands this kind of fee. Some people feel he has value.
Charles Barkley funny too, though.
Others just live to see him get clowned
I can't
by the
count.
same NBA players and pundits that he regularly runs his mouth about. In turn, often making him more of a big news story than what's happening on the court. It's your boy Lil Hoopsta.
Y'all, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, for real though, you got my boy Stephen A. Smith effed up though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, Stephen A. Smith, for me, I do feel like I know sports more than Stephen A. Smith for sure. But it's like Stephen A. Smith knows his sports now. You know what I'm saying? He's just an entertainer as well. He's like an entertainer and a sports analyst at the same time.
This is when Stephen A. Smith gets checked. And where better to start than with the modern day GOAT contender?
Hey, bro, go and retire for me, all right, gang? You know what I'm saying? I just seen word on the street. They just sold my Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're going to have new owners. You know what I mean? But go and retire for me, all right, bro? You know what I'm saying? We in the middle of the game, bro. You confront a nigga about your son. It's too much for you. It's too much with you, bro. It's too much circus with you, gang. I miss Kobe, bro. I miss the simple times. It's just too much baggage with you, bro. We in mid-game, bro. You confronting a nigga about your son. Nobody give a dang about your trash son, gang. You know what I'm saying? Too much with this nigga, bro.
Practically ready to squabble with him on the court. Back at the outset,
man, bro, ain't gonna do nothing, bro.
He and Stephen were once on good terms. In fact, their old interviews would suggest that they were actually pretty tight.
How big are you right now? I heard you're about 25 pounds heavier than you was last year. Is that true?
No, not 25 pounds. I'm about 20.
About 20 pounds?
Yeah, probably.
What have you been eating? What you doing gaining 20 pounds?
Some Wheaties.
Wheaties. That's what it is? That's what it is? Are you going to be hard against the Los Angeles Lakers and Kobe Bryant? Any fantasies about that at all?
Oh, it'd be a good one.
I said, have there been any fantasies about it?
But as Bron's career persisted, there's been a degree of tension that's only gotten worse over time. One notable incident came in the midst of Kyrie Irving's departure from Cleveland, with Steven claiming there was major hostility between him and Bron.
Kyrie did not know that LeBron was coming back to Cleveland. So Kyrie was salty from that moment.
Nigga, how can this nigga be salty about Bron? Like, even though I just got a problem with Bron now, but we're not gonna act like Bron is not one of the greatest players to ever step foot on the court. Like, how can Kyrie be salty about Bron coming back when he the only reason you got a ring, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, ever since you left Bron, nigga, you have not won another ring ever since.
Now, it doesn't mean that they had a contentious
You say he's the greatest? No, he's one of the greatest. He is not the greatest no more as of this moment. You know what I'm saying? As of this moment, he is not the greatest no more. That playoff performance was terrible. You know what I'm saying? That was terrible. He was trash this year. He got his head beat in 3 straight years. I cannot put a nigga number one that got their head beat in 3 straight years. I cannot do it. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You got your head beat in 3 straight years. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. He's 40. He was once 37, still getting his head beat in. But here you go with he's 40. Like, we begging this nigga to come back. Here they go, y'all. Here they go, acting like we forcing this nigga to come back and play. Here they go. You know what I'm saying? We're forcing him to come back and play, right? We're forcing him to come back and play. Just like he coming back to play next year. We're just forcing him to come back to play. You know what I mean? Like, get the freak out of here, nigga. Shut the freak up.
On many occasions, according to my sources, LeBron James has tried to appease him at every turn. A matter of fact, I had sources in LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron James fans
tell me, and I'm quoting Charles. If Kyrie Irving was in front of LeBron James right now, LeBron James would be tempted, quote, to beat his ass, end quote.
But almost immediately, LeBron broke his off-season silence to discredit what he had said. Not facts, people. Boo. Get another source. Hashtag enjoying my summer. Hashtag you do the same. Since then, it's always been a little bit frosty, but never anything severe. However, the final straw for King James came after Smith had been overzealous in his criticism of Bronny,
nigga sucks,
oldest son and latest teammate on the Lakers, by claiming he should not even be in the league.
Shit, bro.
This led to a confrontation on the court, with Bron letting Smith know exactly what he thought about him running his mouth.
Nigga said, leave my son out of this. Like, nigga, what you mean leave your son out of this, nigga? You ain't special, nigga. That nigga talk about everybody else. Nigga, you think your son, nigga, not finna get talked about? That nigga is trash. I've never seen an NBA player get praised for dropping 10 points. You know what I mean? This nigga get praised for dropping 3 points. Let him drop 3 points. He's finna get praised. I've never, it's like a, you know what I'm saying? It's a freaking Make-A-Wish kid or something. Is this a Make-A-Wish? I could have swore I thought this nigga was an NBA player. Is this a Make-A-Wish kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen a kid praised for getting 8 points. You know what I'm saying? I just never seen it.
People wondered if things could have escalated. While in Stephen A's part, he insisted he wouldn't have hesitated to throw hands.
LeBron James is full of it. And in this particular instance, as it pertains to his son, he is a liar. And he went on national television today and he lied again. I was in no position to give any kind of retort without making a scene. It was during the third quarter. It was fresh out of a timeout. It was him walking to the basketball court. It was on national television. The cameras were rolling. And had I done something, what do y'all want me to do? You want me to act? You want this to be a reincarnation of Chris Rock and Will Smith? And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten my ass kicked, because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung.
This nigga Stephen A, bro, like, this nigga right here just, yo, this nigga is crazy, bro. That boy said I would have immediately swung on him. I would have immediately swung on this nigga.
My ass kicked. Because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately.
Understandably, LeBron nor anyone else really took this seriously, and to really show how ridiculous he felt it was, LeBron unveiled a shady IG post where he mocked Smith's boxing skills. While some fans were rejoicing at LeBron finally embracing the pettiness, Stephen insisted James should have been above that, as if LeBron hasn't been the target of hate for a long time and has perhaps enough.
He puts out some page about me, boxing and all of this other stuff from a decade ago with 2 torn rotator cuffs. Fine, no problem. It's very, very embarrassing video. I'll be the first to say and all that stuff, even though I like it to be left up there. Because if people think I want to throw hands like that, that's how I throw hands, knock yourself out. I'm good with it. I know that the man I am today is not the man that I was a decade ago.
This nigga is stupid, bro.
With that, I know that the man I am today is not the man that I was a decade ago, physically or beyond. I can tell you that. So we get that out the way. Why do I bring that up? Because that's how petty you've become. You're LeBron James. You that butthurt over the things that I'm saying, that you would post that video. When has LeBron James ever done something like that? But suddenly you're doing that as it pertains to me. This man is in his feelings. I wonder why. Could it be because I don't believe you're the GOAT? Because I'll never believe you're the GOAT?
All the while, Smith continued to try and be tough, insisting he was not concerned by the prospect of violence because he had someone else to fight his battles for him.
What do you feel would have happened if you would have swung on LeBron?
I know a lot of people think that, and I really didn't want to talk about it because I don't want to talk about him, but the bottom line is this. People can say I get my ass kicked. Fine, go ahead. Did you see who I walked in with?
I did.
He was 10 feet away. So whatever's gonna happen would have had to happen quick, because that brother right there is 330 plus. That is my bodyguard, not to mention a whole bunch of other people that I usually have around me. I really have very little to be worried about. Anybody can get got.
Despite the fact that Stephen was constantly rehashing the incident, LeBron initially kept silent about it. However, during his trip to the Pat McAfee show, James revealed that he felt that Stephen was enjoying his time at the height of relevancy courtesy of LeBron.
He's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're watching it. Yep. We're all.
Oh yeah,
we're all. You're seeing it as well.
He literally. It started off with, I didn't want to address it. I didn't want to address it. I wasn't going to address it. But since the video came out,
I mean, nigga, you confronted this nigga. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You confronted this nigga, so bro. Shoot, bro, had to, let it be known, my nigga. Like I said, you need to shut the freak up, nigga, and see what we gonna do next season, all right? Ain't gonna lie, man, I was getting pissed off just seeing you on podcasts. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real with you. You on podcasts getting your head beat in by Lil Ant over there. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? We don't see Luke on no podcasts. We don't see nobody else on podcasts. We don't see nobody else beefing with no sports analyst but you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You need to leave immediately. You know what I'm saying? You need to vacate the premises immediately.
Need to address it.
Yeah, on fire. You would be not to talk about it.
Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait to the video to drop so you can address it, it's your ass. Like seriously, it's and like another, he completely like missed the whole point. The whole point.
However, boosting his profile wasn't his intention. Instead, he believed it was up to him to set a precedent against people like Stephen, even if he knew that giving him more publicity is exactly what he wants.
It's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. And I think a lot of the media, including him,
protect the players.
He's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about it again. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of the fucking freezer and sit in his chair in his tighty whities on the couch.
After he revealed why he had taken this stand against Smith's explanation, fans were.
Y'all hear that fake voice? Y'all hear that? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all hear that, gang? That fake voice is tighty whities. I don't know what it is about this nigga now. But everything about this nigga just pisses me off now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. And I was just finna say that. Thank you for pointing that out, kid. With this tidy whities. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's just everything about you, bro, is pissing me the freak off. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like I said, I want to see you on that court. It's plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? It's just everything about you. I didn't used to be like this with you, Bron. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't. But seeing your head get beat in, that right there pisses me the freak off. You know what I mean? I feel like you're not taking your job serious. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're not taking your job as serious, man. And you being on my team, that's a no freaking no. You know, we don't do that over here in LA, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. We don't do that podcast and all that beef with sports analysts. We don't do that. Then get your head beat in. Yeah, we don't do that. You know what I mean? So chill out with the fake voice, the Toddy Whiteys. You know what I mean? He's going to enjoy that. He's on a Taylor Swift run right now. Just shut the freak up and get on the court. That's plain and simple. I don't want to see this nigga face again.
How much LeBron seemed to have his number. I'm glad LeBron confronted a clown like Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my God.
Every day.
LeBron going to Dallas. See you later.
And trust me, that's not the last time someone will refer to him as a clown in this video.
See you later.
Since everything went down, LeBron's been all business. Meanwhile, Stephen A. Smith...
He hasn't been all business. He just got his head beat in like 2 months ago. He has not been all business.
LeBron's been all business. Meanwhile, Stephen
got his head beat in.
His anti-LeBron bias crystal clear, claiming the league has handed Bron unfair...
Shut the freak up. I know that hurt. Shut the freak up.
In the past.
This is the 6th time LeBron James finds himself in the postseason down 3-1.
Hey,
the only time he's won is when the league granted him that stimulus package and suspended
Draymond Green.
Okay.
That's right. You say all you want to, Wendy.
Hey, Perk, Wendy.
It was a stimulus package.
As well as suggesting he's playing second fiddle to his new superstar teammate in Luka Doncic.
This is who we need to worry about. This is who we need to worry about.
Fiddle to his new superstar teammate in Luka
we need to worry about this nigga right here. This is our future.
Other 20-25 players. That's the number 2 option right there. In case you didn't know what Robin is, all right? That's her cape. That's not the Cape Crusader. That's his right-hand man, okay? The right-hand man of the Cape Crusader. Give me number 3 on the list, please, right now. Bam! This dude right here. The number 1 seed in the NBA. Give me number 2 on the list, please, right now. Hurry up, damn it. We ain't got time. Bam!
Put this nigga shouldn't even be on the list. You know what I mean? Oh my God, this nigga is so garbage. Bro is so trash. Nigga's not a Robin at all. That nigga's garbage. That nigga is freaking garbage. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. What the freak is wrong with this nigga? You know what I'm saying? That nigga is freaking garbage.
You see what he did last night?
That nigga's trash.
Good, very good.
Who's the number 1 Robin? Bam! LeBron James.
But long before LeBron was the king of the league, there were other hotly tipped players who were on the receiving end of Steven's wrath. And now they want to see him out of a job. Stephon Marbury always seemed to be a target for Steven during his time in the NBA. Smith frequently criticized his output during his playing career, particularly during his time at the Knicks.
Comes down to Stephon Marbury. This is a guy, 10 years in the league, 6 years in the draft lottery, the other 4 years out in the first round. He's done absolutely nothing. And when you consider the greatness of his talent, forget his head, because we all know he's a head case from time to time because he never thinks he's wrong about anything. But when you think about his game, this guy can play the game of basketball. He can shoot, he can handle, he can go to the hole at will, he can dish off, he can defend when he wants to, he can hit from the perimeter, he can do it all. There is no excuse for this. And when you consider the fact that everywhere he's left, teams have gotten better after his departure, and you consider the fact that he wanted to be in New York, he wants to be back home, and he wanted to play for a coach like Isaiah Thomas. He's gotten everything he wants. He's getting paid max dollars. Give me max production.
And since hanging up his sneakers,
no wrong with that,
who spent much of his career in China, became a vocal opponent of Smith.
Can't get mad.
Especially when it came to his ongoing and admittedly personal beef with Kyrie Irving.
It's sad to hear Stephen A. Smith talk about Kyrie Irving.
I mean, shut the freak up. I mean, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Marbury, you suck. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, Marbury. You feel me? You freaking suck. You know what I mean? That boy ain't said a dang thing wrong. That boy ain't said a dang thing wrong about you. You know what I mean? The truth hurt, do it. Now you had to go over there and go over with ching chong, ching chong, ching chong. You know what I'm saying? You had to go over there hooping in China and all that because you just was not good enough to be in the NBA. Simple as that. Just shut the freak up, boy.
He's talking about him, calling him selfish. This man has done so much stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, my nigga was wilding, bro. I'm gonna keep it G with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was wilding on the Nets, though. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Was he not wilding? Like, I ain't gonna lie, it was to a point in time, it was like every day it was something with Kyrie Irving. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And Kyrie's my dog, but the nigga was wilding. You know what I'm saying? The vaccine part, I get that. Other than that, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga was, it was just like, golly, every week is something about this nigga. And bro just play basketball.
And trying to help so many different people, all different cultures, not just black people. This is what happens when you have people like this guy who's animated, not realistic about what it is that he speaks and talks about. He played a little bit of basketball, but come on, serious? You letting this guy talk to you about sports? This guy never got hit in a football game. He never swung a bat, and this is the person who they have speaking and talking about what's going on in sports.
I mean, bro, nigga ain't gotta play sports to know about sports, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it G with you. I mean, really they do. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, they do for sure. But they ain't gotta make it to the professional level to know about sports. So yeah, if you haven't played sports, yeah, excuse me, I said that completely wrong. If you haven't played sports, yeah, then you can't speak on sports because you never played it. But it don't matter, like honestly, it don't matter if a dude played in high school. You know what I mean? Like certain rules change, but mostly all the rules are still the same. You know what I'm saying? It's really like, you know, like still the same. I ain't gonna cap. You know, the knowledge of the game, it never changes. You feel me? Just keeping it real with you, bro. So even if he played football, it don't matter if he didn't make it, you know what I mean, to the professionals. It don't matter. He still played the sport, so he can talk about the sport if he wants to talk about the sport.
I need to defund his voice.
In the aftermath,
you need to defund your NBA career. You know what I mean? That's what you need to do. You need to fund your NBA career. How about that? All right, Marbury, defund your NBA. Your NBA career got defunded.
Going on in sports, man, y'all need to defund his voice.
In the aftermath of these claims,
I don't like sorry niggas talking, bro.
Electing to make things personal, even while pretending not to do so.
I will say, Stephon Marbury has had a problem with me since 2009 because we thought he was a bit bizarre when he was eating Vaseline, literally on video, like it was a bunch of cheeseburgers.
This nigga was eating Vaseline? Are you telling me you was eating Vaseline like it was a bunch of cheeseburgers, bro? No way you was eating Vaseline like it was some cheeseburgers.
Because we
appreciate the subs.
He was a bit bizarre when he was eating Vaseline, literally.
Y'all do not get look. Don't get look. Y'all do not get. You know what I'm saying? Look. Do not get excited. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, Lil Tank. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Tank, you know what it is, Lil Tank. I seen you give Basor before, Lil Tank. You know what I'm saying, Lil Tank? You know it's going to hit that bank account. You know what it's going to do. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Lil Tank, Lil Tank, I'm never going to forget. You know, Lil Tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful, but Lil Tank, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know. Hey.
On video, like it was a bunch of cheeseburgers.
Hey, man. Hey, Lil Tank, I'm just trying to look out for you, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't going to cap to you. Why are you getting mad at me? Because I'm trying to look out for you, my brother. I never understood that. I'm trying to look out for you. Sup, bro? Streamers won't even say that, bro. Streamers will just take it. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with you. The frick is this nigga getting mad at me because I'm being real with this nigga?
Gobbling Vaseline, crying.
Just being real, nigga.
He admitted he was depressed and what have you, and then obviously because of that,
says love, brother, for real.
With issues of mental
health. It's love, man. Appreciate it. Get subs. Love.
It's nothing to joke about.
It's love, nigga.
Take some Vaseline.
This nigga eat Vaseline like it's some cheaper.
And the joke about.
Back. Take some Vaseline and swallow it.
I can understand it. Stephon Marbury was on fire. Stephon Marbury was somebody that was
bro, oh my God, bro. Bro, this nigga is eating Vaseline like it's some cheeseburgers.
So that's nothing to joke about.
Back. Take some Vaseline and swallow it.
I can understand it. Stephon Marbury was on 5 different NBA teams. Stephon Marbury was somebody that was considered an incredible, tremendous talent who had leadership.
Eat Vaseline and swallow it.
He was in the NBA. So it seems more than apropos that he would come to the support of a Kyrie Irving.
In his own response to what Stephen had to say, Marbury felt he was insensitive.
But you eat Vaseline.
He told him everything he had to know about Smith as a man.
You talking about?
Hey, look, you can't talk no more, bro. You ate Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk no more. And swallow that. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, he's a bald Iverson. Shut the freak up. Here we go. He's a bald Iverson. He eats Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? So please stop it. All that, he's a bald Iverson. You know what I mean? Stephon was nice, though. He wasn't that nice. If you got shipped overseas, you wasn't that nice. You know what I'm saying? Shut the freak up. You know what I'm saying? Please shut up. You feel me? Stop acting like he's a top 75 player. He's not a top 100 player. He's not a top 120 player. Shut the freak up. You know what I mean? I'm tired of people. Oh, he's nice. He was decent for the league. He was nice to us. To regular people, he's nice. When it comes to NBA players, well, look. To regular people, he's nice. You know what I mean? But when it comes to NBA players, he suck. You know what I mean? He's garbage, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Decent, nigga. You feel me? If he was nice, he would never get shipped over overseas. He would never get shipped to Ching Chong.
Pressed because I was crying about my dad. Are you serious? Like,
bro, you were crying about your dad? Okay, my cousin died. You think I'm finna and swallow it? Get the Vaseline and swallow it. You acting like you don't know when I lost somebody. Nigga, you think I'm finna eat Vaseline over my cousin dying? I love that little nigga to death, but nigga, I ain't finna eat no Vaseline and swallow it. You know what I'm saying? What the frick is wrong with you, gay? I guess everybody have different griefs and all that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Sensitive, and that it told him everything he had to know about Smith as a man.
I guess everybody grieve different.
You talking about me being depressed because I was crying about my dad? Are you serious? Like, that's what you went on national TV to do, to tell people and try to...
Bro, he says you ate Vaseline, bro. You going too deep about it, bro. He say you ate Vaseline, bro.
Make me look a certain way by talking about something was wrong with me because I was depressed. You talked about my depression.
Nigga, he talked about you eating Vaseline. Talked about you eating Vaseline, bro. You going too deep in it. Nah, nigga, he talking about you eating that Vaseline.
Me being depressed, you tried to make me look bad on national TV by saying I was depressed and I was eating Vaseline? Really? Because I ate this? People stick heroin in their arms.
Yeah, there's something wrong with them too. I get that, but Negro, ain't nobody regular, ain't no normal person eating Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? They that's wrong too. What they doing, sticking that? Yeah, that's wrong too. But I ain't no normal person. I ain't never ate Vaseline in my life and swallow that.
Because I ate this, people stick heroin in their arms, and you was talking about me eating this? Come on. How low are you?
I'm just saying, why you acting like that's normal? You talking about me eating this?
Down the black community.
I'm just saying, like, what you talking about? This? Why you acting like this is a cheeseburger, bro? That's all I'm saying. People do this, and you talk about me eating this? Nigga, you eating Vaseline? Nigga. Why are you talking like this like it's a cheeseburger? This? Nigga, eating Vaseline.
And whenever possible, he has argued that he should be ousted from the media space once and for all.
But when you sit and you talk about these black brothers the way that you do, when you speak and you talk about Kyrie the way that you talk about him, I wonder why. Why is it that you do this to them? Because they are strong black and they stand on their own 2 feet and they do not care about what others say? Is wrong. When are we going to defund his voice?
However, he's not the only one who
and swallow that
to be deplatformed. Over the years, Stephen A. Smith has had plenty of rants that have morphed into viral moments, but none live in infamy quite like the frequent smoke he had.
Hey, this nigga suck.
During his time at the Lakers in particular, Stephen insisted that Kwame was basically incapable of playing the sport, labeling him a bust whenever possible.
I'm gonna tell you why I say Kwame Brown or Rasho the Slever Slava.
Incapable of playing the sport, labeling him a bust whenever possible.
I'm gonna tell you why I say Kwame Brown or Rasho the Slever Slava. I'll tell you why. Because you're Kwame Brown. You're 7 feet tall. You're the #1 overall draft pick, okay? You come into this league, you came in without a jump shot. You came in without the ability to rebound. You came in without the ability to do nice footwork, to pass, to rebound, to defend, to score points, or whatever the case may be. And it's a decade later, you're still that dude. You've never worked and put forth your due diligence in order to take advantage of the privilege opportunity that you were in. And when I see that level of consistency as it pertains to ineptitude, I'm gonna call somebody out. If a dude is playing like garbage, you don't sit there and point out he's playing like garbage.
Of course I do.
You don't sit there and point out how he's not living up to expectation.
I don't want to get away from what we're talking about because that's what makes this.
Oh, I'm staying on the point. I'm right here.
But there's a difference between reporting what you see in the box score at the game or calling someone a scrub.
Nigga, he's a scrub. Nigga, what are you talking about? That's what I like about Stephen A. Smith. He ain't worried about what niggas saying. He sucks, nigga. Kwame Brown sucks. What you talking about in the box score? If that nigga's not putting, he's a scrub when it comes to NBA players. Simple as that. He's a scrub. When it comes to NBA players, that nigga is a scrub. That nigga is garbage. Jalen Rose, shut the freak up, gang. That nigga sucked. That nigga was garbage. Simple as that, bro. Give a dang what you would do to regular people. We talking about in the league. Yeah, bro, you 10 times better than a regular person. Okay, cool. But nigga, when it comes to people, professionals, when it comes to niggas that hoop just like you, when it comes to niggas that on that same level as you suck, nigga. You don't get no freaking cool points, nigga, for being better than a regular person, nigga. You suck. I'm just keep it real, nigga. You suck as an NBA player. You suck. Now, when it comes to a regular player, okay, you fine. But when it comes to an NBA player, nigga, you suck, nigga.
But he is a scrub.
Not if he's a scrub.
And you know it. Kwame Brown may be a scrub compared to Shaquille O'Neal.
And when he found out he was being traded from the Lakers...
Nigga, he a scrub compared to Al Horford, nigga. That's how bad that nigga was. That nigga was a scrub compared to Al Horford, nigga. Kristaps Porzingis. That boy ain't have a career like Al Horford. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Jordan.
Even celebrated as though his time there was physically costing him money.
Kwame Brown is gone. The City of Angels, Hollywood.
Kwame Brown is gone.
And when he found out he was being traded from the Lakers, Steven celebrated as though his time there was physically costing him money.
Kwame Brown is gone. The City of Angels, Hollywood, just should be celebrated. Throw a parade already, whether you win a championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move. He doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. And you're asking me whether they gave up too much? Please, the Los Angeles Lakers knew exactly what they were doing. They should be celebrating right now.
Although Kwame's career carried on for 5 years.
Y'all can't tell me this nigga ain't funny, bro. Y'all cannot tell me this nigga ain't funny, bro. Hey, bro, I don't see how people hate this nigga, but y'all can't tell me that this nigga ain't funny, bro.
After this, the persistent...
Bro, Steven be having me die laughing, bro.
Nowadays, Kwame has
Stephen A. Smith be having me die laughing,
he
bro.
feels Steven took it too far in disregarding him, claiming that he's far from the only one who suffered from it.
Nigga, you suck.
Regardless of whether you think I played good and bad in basketball or not, Stephen A. has said things like, Andrew Wiggins, I wouldn't trade him for a box of cereal. He don't say that type of stuff about other players.
Nigga, I wouldn't trade you for a box of cereal. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I like niggas that just don't care what niggas saying. He unapologetic. Nigga, I want to trade you for a box of cereal. Negro, please. I'd rather take honeycombs than you. I'd rather take Captain Crunch, nigga. I'd rather take Fruity Pebbles, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take Frosted Flakes. Would you rather have Frosted Flakes or Kwame Brown? Let's be real. Would you rather have Fruity Pebbles or Kwame Brown? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Negro, please.
I wouldn't trade him for a box of
I
cereal.
wouldn't trade you for a box of
He don't say
cereal.
that type of stuff about other players. And that type of stuff like that is when this man goes and try to go back into his community and say, I was a football player. Let me reach these young kids and help them. These kids can see these memes. These kids can see these tweets. They're not going to want to work with him. But if you get a quarterback like Ryan Leaf or one of these quarterbacks that barely made it in the league and was pushed by or whatever else, he can go back and pour into kids. Jamarcus Russell can't.
Name about them stink kids.
These men names with these labels.
In the wake of Kwame's public campaign against him, Steven clapped back, claiming he was simply doing his job.
Kwame Brown's been getting personal with everybody these days, talking a whole bunch of smack, saying we don't support black men. Really? The only negative thing anybody ever said about Kwame Brown is that he couldn't play a lick of basketball. Newsflash!
Telling you, they always trying to make it about race, bro. You know what I'm saying? They always trying to make it about, that's one thing about black people, always trying to make it about race. Nobody gives a dang if you black, white, purple, nigga, orange. Nigga, if you suck, you suck. You be trying to go too deep and stuff, bro. Black people be trying to go too deep and stuff. Like, all this personal and all that. Like, bro, you talking about basketball. You talking about how you suck. You start talking about some little nappy head kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody don't care about them little nappy head kids. You know what I'm saying? Bro, talking about how you suck.
A lot.
But in spite of insisting it isn't personal, he literally showed a highlight reel of him messing up.
It ain't personal, that nigga. Look at him, he just sucked.
Keep going. Keep going. Another one. Did I miss anything? Keep going. Here's another one. This is just with the Charlotte Hornets.
And as he acted scandalized by being called out, people couldn't help but see the double standard. Stephen A looking down at Kwame for getting attention for ranting, like that isn't literally Stephen A's whole career.
They suck.
But in a rare instance of remorse, Stephen has began backing down over what happens and claims he regrets the longevity it's had.
Have you ever said something that you thought put too much on it or you went too hard?
I did. I still have regrets about, you know, my sound on Kwame Brown from years ago, you know, because there was no Twitter. There was no social media. I didn't know 15, 16, 17 years later they'd still be playing this stuff. And I'm like, damn, you know, my bad. But, you know, I mean, I had to clap back at him a couple of times because he was getting too ridiculous, you know. But in the same breath, I understand where he's coming from because, you know, that shit stings when you see somebody talking about you like that. And so then I had to reflect.
In these examples, Stephen A was arguably the aggressor, but it doesn't always pan out that way. Sometimes it's him who's caught in the crossfire of someone else's damning jibe that he could not come back from. It's safe to say that Terrell Owens is a renowned figure in the world of sports.
This nigga's a nigga that I gotta respect.
I
gotta respect. I'm not gonna say nothing about Terrell Owens. That's my guy. You know what I mean? Terrell Owens, bro. Terrell Owens could have had a far more longer career if Terrell Owens had Terrell Owens had attitude. But I ain't gonna lie, this is a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? Talent can only take you so far. Nobody wanted to deal with this nigga. Terrell Owens came with a lot, bro. I'm talking about one of the most talented. You know what I'm saying? Wide receivers, nigga, ever. You feel me? But bro was not coachable, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was a locker room cancer.
First Take and other shows, Stephen had a formidable opponent to come up against. However, never were things more heated than when they were in the midst of a debate about Colin Kaepernick meeting teams on his terms. From the outset, it was clear that—
keep it real with you, bro. You was a jackass doing that. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like Colin Kaepernick, you was a jackass doing that. I'm gonna keep it G. You know what I mean, bro? I'm gonna keep it G with you, bro. You should have just stood up for the flag, gang. Should have just stood up for the flag. You know what I mean? No cap. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, bro, just stand up for the flag. Stand up, bro, you know what I'm saying, at least for the fallen soldiers. Even though you don't agree with America, you know what you standing up for. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing up, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving a salute to these niggas that died. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That died in the field for our country. You know what I'm saying? So at least, you know what I'm saying, that's what I know I'm doing it for. But you try to be different, bro, and them niggas cooked you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, get off your knee. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. Nigga, look, nigga. Nigga, if I'm making $100 millions of dollars, I'm not finna do nothing wrong to mess that up. Everything I'm finna do right, nigga. You wanna, hey, what that boy Marshawn Lynch say? Hey, look, I do this so I won't get fined. I just do this so I won't get fined. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do everything these niggas say. You think I'm finna get on my knee, nigga, $100 million? $100 million on the line. You think I'm finna get on my knee, nigga, trying to make a stand? Oh no, we ain't making. We had Martin Luther King for that. You know what I'm saying? We had Malcolm X for that. You know what I'm saying? They do that. You feel me? I got a family to feed. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, in liberty and justice for all. Oh, Jay finna say that every night. You know what I'm saying? Jay saying that every single night. You know what I mean? I wish I would stay on my knee. I wish I would get on my knee, nigga.
From the outset, it was clear that
they how I feel about America. We finna stand up every time.
You want to get your lawyer, and your lawyer wants to stand up there and say this waiver is an issue. We are ready to work out, but not until they alter this waiver, etc. That's different. But to not do the workout, to change locations, and then to go and give a speech to the media without taking any questions, any inquiry as to what's really going on, you are leaving others to surmise what the hell happened.
Can I answer that real quick?
Bro, all I'm saying is, bro, was it really worth it though? You talking about control? It ain't about that, bro. It's about, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even about that, bro. It's just about you, like, risking what you made, bro. Like, you gotta realize, bro, when took that knee, bro, it's all about, you know what I mean, taking a knee, though. Is it really serious? It's not like they was doing, like, it's not like they was holding bro against his will. I always told that, I'm like, bro, it's certain things money ain't gonna make me do. Nigga, you taking a knee really worth it? Taking a knee, nigga, ain't like they trying to control you. Nigga, this the Pledge of Allegiance. Nigga, how long we been standing up, nigga, for the flag? That nigga been standing up for Pledge of Allegiance to the flag his whole life. Now you choose to take a knee? Nigga, why you take a knee in the classroom then? When the niggas, I pledge allegiance to the flag, nigga, take a knee there, nigga. Sit down there, nigga. What that nigga did? Nigga, he got up, nigga, and did the same thing. The freak you taking a knee now, nigga? Now? You taking a knee? You know what I'm saying? When your whole life you've been singing, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? Your whole life you've been saying, your whole life, you didn't have a problem with saying it. Now you got a problem with saying it now? You know what I'm saying? Get the freak out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm finna stand up every time. Ain't about no control. Ain't about none of that. They weren't making that nigga doing something against his will. That nigga just didn't stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. That nigga stupid.
But throughout the course of the conversation, T.O. looked like he was holding back until finally...
Hey, bro, at the end of the day, bro, I get what you saying, bro, but it ain't that deep, bro. Just stand up. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Just stand up. No cap. You losing $100 million ain't worth that, bro. I'm gonna keep it G with you. Like, just taking a knee, that's worth that, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you don't even have to care for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to care for it, bro. Just stand up. I ain't gonna cap. You ain't gotta care for it, bro. Just stand up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stand up. You already know him, bro. These folks don't play that. You know what I'm saying? You already know you got family to feed, bro. Just stand up. You ain't got to give a care in the world. Just stand up, bro. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the last 8 minutes. Hey, I know why I'm standing up. I'm standing up, bro, so I can keep my money, so I keep my job. Not say for America. Deal public saying one other guy. All right, put your hammer on. You don't give a damn about none of that. Put your hammer on. Go play football. Simple as that, bro. Certain things ain't worth fighting, bro. Certain things ain't worth fighting, bro. That's what a lot of niggas honest. Certain things just ain't worth fighting, bro. Certain things, bro, just it's better just left unsaid and undid. Certain things just ain't worth fighting, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it, bro. It's not worth it. You telling me taking a knee worth it? That nigga the only nigga that did that. Ain't nobody else did that but this nigga. You telling me taking a knee worth $100 million? You know what I'm saying? That is worth that? Bro, get the freak out of it, man.
His ace in the hole. As a savage putdown, Terrell claimed his co-host Max Kellerman had more stake in the black community than him.
And obviously Max is going to get in here, and like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. with what with his coming, you know, with his commentary.
With all due respect, my brother.
I'm just saying, dog.
Wait a minute. Wait to finish.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna check you right now. You don't cross.
I'm just saying.
Time. Wait a minute.
While it clearly made Kellerman's day, it certainly hurt Stephen's feelings, and that was written all over his face.
Eric Reed, any of y'all that want to debate me in front of black people and talk about what's best for black people, name the time and place, I'll show up. I don't want to hear, what's the definition of blackness? Is there a definitive definition of blackness? Why are you giving the impression that because I don't march lockstep with every single thing that Colin Kaepernick wants? Okay, excuse me, hold on, wait a minute.
I'm not agreeing.
Wait a minute.
I'm not agreeing with everything that Colin Kaepernick has done.
I'm not saying that, but you said, you just sat up there and used an expression, more blacker. Excuse me, from Hollis, Queens, New York City. You ain't the only brother out there that's in the streets.
As the dust settled, people have wondered if he would ever recover from a put down like that. Man, one of the best receivers ever said a white guy is blacker than you.
But y'all see what I be saying? Why every time, bro, black people always got to be racing to it? Like, we seen this, bro. We seen with this bald-headed nigga that was in Swallow It. We seen with that bald-headed nigga. We seen with Kwame Brown. Now we seeing with this nigga, bro. Why is it always about race with y'all niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, nigga ain't worried about no black or white, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it, bro. What's the obsession about color, bro?
And everyone agrees.
Where we even like getting that? Where he said, man, one of the best receivers ever said a white guy's blacker than you. Everyone agrees to that stuff. I don't agree. You know what I mean? Kevin Stone, you speak for yourself. I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people like you, Kevin Stone, you know what I mean, that try to put everyone and everyone agrees to. Yeah, I don't agree.
too. That's tough. And in some ways, it appears he never has. Ever since then, the animosity has persisted, with occasional exchanges on social media between the two. It's not even Stephen who has been unwilling to let it go, with T.O. insisting that he'll be happy to never exchange another word with him.
Stephen A, he's walking around like just because ESPN has padded his pockets with some millions, he's walking around like he's up, like he's an athlete, like he got that kind of cachet. And then, like I said, mentioning guys that obviously I think highly of, talking about Dion and Shannon and these guys I come across with, you know, on a regular. You know what I mean? That's not cool to be name dropping. You know what I mean? Because now I'm around these guys and I'm like, okay, well, how do they really feel about me? You know what I mean? How do they think about me? So that's where I am with it. You know what I mean?
How them
So,
nigga feel?
as he said in
What
his
they think?
podcast, we don't ever have to speak again.
Whether it's former athletes, present-day players, or other presenters, there's no shortage of people who take great pleasure in taking a shot at Stephen. However, few of them appear to have cut him as deep as criticism from a player that he has.
All right, that was part one. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, we did part one. This nigga right here. Heard you on the trade block again, brother. Where you going? You going to the Heat? You going to San Antonio?